As you can see, the place is something of a mess.
How many people died in the attack?
In this system, a few hundred. Not nearly as many as there could have been. I wonder why. So does everyone else. It's been the second most popular question. Let me guess. The first is why do they even bother pounding on Bafash in the first place? You've got it. It's not like they didn't have better targets to choose from. You've got the Sluis Van shipyards about 30 light years away. A few hundred ships there at any given time. So why here?
Sluis Van is pretty heavily defended, with our star cruisers and their own battle stations. Any Imperial leader with a gram of sense would think twice before tackling it.
You okay?
I was just remembering. Well, when Darth Vader was having us tortured on Bespin, Luke knew it was happening from far away. There were rumors that the Emperor and Vader could do that too.
Yeah, but they're both dead.
What if the Imperials have found another Dark Jedi?
You talking about C'baoth?
What?
Joruus C'baoth. He was a Jedi Master back in pre-Empire days. Disappeared before the Clone Wars. I heard a rumor that he surfaced again and set up shop on Jumark. Right, and he was just sitting around doing nothing during the rebellion. I just report him, General. I don't make him up.
Han! Wedge! Duck!
They've learned. This time they're jamming our communications. Sounds like you've run into these guys before. We've met. Haven't really figured out what they want.
Han!
Chewie probably discovered the jamming and put 2 and 2 together. Stay sharp. They may try to flank us.
Wait a minute. There's something wrong. I can't feel Chewie on the ship.
He's probably just too far away. Hang on a minute.
The underside swivel blaster. Why isn't he using it?
Good question. Simple answer. That's not the Falcon. What? I can't believe it. These guys dug up another working YT-1300 freighter from somewhere. They must really want you bad. Yeah, I'm starting to get that impression myself. Got any good ideas?
Is there any way we can disable that ship?
Lots of ways. Problem is, you have to be inside for most of them. The outside shielding isn't great, but it blocks hand blasters just fine.
Will it block this?
All right, but I'll go.
We all go. We know they want at least one of us alive. Otherwise, they'd just have flown overhead and blasted us.
Yeah, okay. Give me the lightsaber. Ready? Go!
What did you do?
Cut through the coolant lines to the main drive.
So, now what?
Now we collect our escort and get out of here.
Escort?
Rogue Knight to Rogue Leader. You're all clear, Wedge.
Why just disable a ship when you can disable it and send a distress signal at the same time? You know, sometimes I still amaze myself.
I can assure you, Captain Solo, that we are doing everything to find out how this happened.
That's what you said about 4 days ago.
You might be surprised, between the council members, staff, crew, and other personnel, over 200 people have direct access to the mission itinerary. Tracking through all that is going to take time.
Great. May I ask what you suggest we do in the meantime?
You have your escort.
We had them 4 days ago, too. Commander Antilles and Rogue Squadron are fine in space, but this kind of stuff isn't their area of expertise.
Under the circumstances, perhaps it would be best if you simply brought Counselor Han Solo back here where she could be properly protected.
I'd love to. The question is whether she'll be any safer on Coruscant. The Imperials are getting information out of that place. They might just as easily get their agents in.
The security arrangements I've set up on Coruscant are quite capable of handling anything the Imperials might try.
Yeah. I'm sure they are, Admiral.
Until we know more, do whatever you feel is necessary. Coruscant out.
Right.
It's just me. You finished talking with Ackbar already?
It wasn't much of a conversation.
You do have a way with people.
This one's not my fault.
For all his military genius, Ackbar just isn't a good politician. And with Leia nipping at his heels...
Yeah, well, if he's trying to keep Leia away from the military, he's got the wrong end of the blaster. Half of them are already convinced that Leia's the guy to listen to.
Unfortunately, he often is. Charisma and ambition. Dangerous combination.
Dangerous?
Just a feeling. A sense that Leia has his eye on more than just Ackbar's job as Supreme Commander.
I suppose you're anxious to get back to Coruscant?
You sound like you're not.
Well, it's what everyone expects you to do. So maybe we ought to do something else.
I have commitments back on Coruscant.
You've got commitments to yourself, too. Not to mention the twins.
I can't be out of touch. There's too much happening.
How about some place that has a diplomatic station? You'd be able to get all of the Coruscant news there.
And how do we make sure the local ambassador doesn't give us away?
Who says the ambassador has to know? We've got a receiver on the Falcon. We can tap into the transmission on our own.
Only if we can get hold of the encrypt scheme.
There's slicers running around who eat government encrypt codes for breakfast.
I don't suppose you'd know any of them. Do I get to know where we're going?
We need someone we can trust and has his own list of illegal slicers.
You don't mean Lando?
Who else?
Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about this?